Hello everyone. In the previous video, we talked about what is the purpose from the side of an interviewer, the panel member, the employer. What do they look at overall? From the candidate's point of view, why are we going for an interview? Because we want a job. We want to see whether how effectively we fit into the organization. So the purpose for a candidate is to get the job and to find out whether he fits the organization. More importantly, he has certain, especially if you are a fresher, you have a dream job, when you go in the campus, you have a dream job available. You want to find out what, see, the career and marriage are almost identical because you make a very major decision. There are people doing that, but in the coming years, it's not very advisable because opportunities in good companies are becoming very rare and they don't want to experiment. Interviews are a very costly affair for any company. So when you go for that, you find out whether the organization is really fit for you, the job is fit for you, whether it's satisfying for you, whether the people that you're going to work with are comfortable for you, whether the organization's culture is comfortable, etc., etc. So it's a chance for you to meet somebody from the organization and find out as to what they will translate from their behaviors, transmit from their behaviors. The panel member who's sitting in front of you is an ambassador of the company. So through them, you will be able to understand what kind of a culture of the company, and they will explain to you what kind of a job is available to you. And in the interview process, the way you behave and what you say is very important. You can't engage in an act, false act, to please the board, because then you will land up in a very wrong job. So be yourself and be genuine, because there is no point in you acting and getting a job. So what are the various things that you should be careful about when you go for an interview? The successful participation in an interview from a candidate point of view is on 3-4 things. And the most important factor, 2-3 I will tell you, you can be successful using positive verbal and non-verbal communication, which is very important. If you can't sell yourself, you will not be able to please the board, right? Second, proper social skills. See, when you go to an interview, they will be watching you right from the time you will be entering the reception area or where you are seated. So proper social skills, somebody will be coming to attend to you, and then you will have to engage in a small talk. Extra, we will detail how to engage in that in the subsequent videos. So non-verbal, verbal communication skills, proper social skills, and avoiding inappropriate behaviors. See, there is a skill factor there that they will evaluate by maybe various tests, psychometric tests. Sometimes interviews are after the test. Sometimes when you're called for the interview, especially software interviews, etc., they will, I have sat in software interviews. The technical panel member will give you a few lines of code right on the spot to understand your logical thinking, etc., in the interview also. So proper social skills, non-verbal cues that you give, and avoiding inappropriate behavior will improve your success chance. In essence, to summarize, interview will give an opportunity for an employer to see how good a fit you are. It will give you an opportunity to see what kind of a culture you are entering into, what kind of people you are going to work with, what kind of tough tasks and challenges are you going to face it in the interview, what kind of trainings are provided, and to decide whether you really want it or not, because you don't fake your behavior in an interview to get the job, then you will be having a trouble later. So be genuine and be careful about your mannerisms, attitude and behaviors and how you present yourself. And if you find it's a good fit for you, then you will land up the job. Be successful. Thank you.